The Cadet TV Personality Awards program, brought to you by Cadet Media Ghana, is proudly supported by
Classy Missy Collection, Livoi's Beauty Parlor and Cosmetics, Original Garapple Sugar Cane Juice, TM Credibility,
Real the Palm,
and Feniho. Our media partners include
Fire Service TV,
Ghana Police TV,
Cadet TV Online,
TV Africa, Daily Graphic,
and the Spectator newspapers. Judges, proud schools, rising stars, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. Welcome to the Cadet TV Personality Awards 2025 competition phase. I'm your host, Cadet Senior Under Officer Fredos Usman, and I'll be taking you through today's program. Today, Ghana's finest young talents in broadcast journalism are set to shine in news broadcasting, anchoring, reporting, and producing. It cuts across various categories, but today only 4 categories are going to be exhibited by our rising stars, which includes local news, international news, sports news, and entertainment news. This event is proudly brought to you by the Cadet Media Ghana with valuable support from Classy Missy Collections, your ultimate fashion and beauty destination. Livois Beauty Parlor and Cosmetics, the touch your face and hair deserves. Original Guarapo Sugarcane Juice, taste the sweetness of nature. Will the Palm, bringing home taste of tradition. TM Creativity, your vision, our innovation, and last but not the least, Fanny Home, leave your space. Our media partners also include the Fire Service TV, Ghana Police TV, Cadet TV Online, TV Africa, Daily Graphic, and the Spectator. Thank you all for your support. We are also honored by representatives from the various national bodies and services, which include the Ghana National Fire Service and 37 Military Hospital, all of whom will play a key role in adjudicating today's program. Please note that voting is still ongoing, and you can vote for your favorite anchor through the short code *920 *703# and enter your favorite nominee's code and vote for him or her. And also with our adjudicators, with the Ghana National Fire Service, we have ADO1 Letitia Akadini, and with 37 Military Hospital, we have Captain Apia AJ. Please let's give them a round of applause. Let's begin today's program, and the first school will be Sorok Heritage School. But before their performance, let's enjoy a quick video showing their hard-working news-producing talent, which was held and brought to life by the Cadet Media Ghana. Please let's give them a round of applause.
We can take now.
I'm Cadet Deborah Adaba, Best Entertainment News Producer nominee, and a proud student of Sorok Heritage School. I deliver the glamour and excitement of entertainment news. If our stories entertain you, please vote for me by dialing *920*703# with my nominee code CT12. Thank you.
Dear lovely viewers, I go by the name Cadet Precious Angel, a best local news producer nominee, and a proud student of Sorok Heritage School. I bring your neighborhood to the spotlight. If our local coverage inspires you, simply vote by dialing *920*703# and enter my nominee code CT31. See you soon, sincere love viewers. Bye.
Hello viewers, I'm Cadet Echampo, and a best international news producer nominee, and a proud student of Sorok Heritage School. I research global stories and updates. If our news is covered, simply dial *920*703# and enter CT34. Bye bye.
Hello viewers, I'm Precious Bikini, a proud student of Sorok Heritage School, best sports news producer nominee. I capture every victory with defeat with passion. If our sports coverage energizes you, vote by dialing *920*703# and enter my nominee code CT37. Thank you.
Uncle 1, are you ready? Uncle 2, are you ready? Uncle 3, are you ready? Uncle 4, are you ready? Montage being played. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And action.
Good evening and welcome to another broadcast of Cadet TV News. I'm Cadet Bridget Amonu Adonai.
And I'm Cadet Osibuko. Today, we are bringing you the latest current issues on local incidents, global research, sports bulletin, entertainment gist, and discussions with the fire service and the 37 military ambulance service.
Let's take a look at today's top stories. Local news, the Heritage Day celebration in the country's Independence Month.
International news, escalation in Gaza.
Recent sports news in Ghana include a pitch invader in the Ghana vs. Chad game.
Entertainment, Sorok Heritage celebrates its Heritage Day, bringing cultures together. We'll be right back with these issues in record details after a short commercial break. Relax, stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere.
Looking for stunning designs that make your brand stand out? TM Creativity has got you covered. From graphic designs to t-shirt printing, flyers, labels, banners, painting, business cards, logos, and canvas designs, we bring your ideas to life with creativity and precision. Whether you are launching a business, promoting an event, or making a bold statement, TM Creativity delivers eye-catching, high-quality designs that leave a lasting impression. Call or WhatsApp 0547 557 683 or 0545 457 109 to get started today. Follow us on Instagram at TM Creativity and TikTok at TM Creativity GH for amazing designs and updates. TM Creativity, your vision, our innovation.
For staying with us. We start today's broadcast with our main local story, the Heritage Day celebration in the country's Independence Month. As we all know, Heritage Program highlights various initiatives and developments in preserving culture and historical significance. Here are some recent updates. The Ghana Tourism Authority, GTA, has launched the 2025 Heritage Month, running throughout March with the theme Experience Ghana, Share Ghana. This initiative aimed to boost national pride, cultural identity, and tourism related to economic activities. Ghana Music Month, a tribute to Ghana's rich musical heritage, featuring highlife and indigenous rhythms, made in Ghana Rail, showcasing locally produced goods and craft. Akwaba Festival, promoting Ghanaian hospitality and cultural diversity. As part of the celebration, Sorok Heritage School organized their 3rd Heritage Day celebration that showcased the rich culture and tradition of Ghanaians. Let's head over to our correspondent, Cadet, for more details.
Thank you, Cadet Visit. Heritage programs are initiatives that aim to preserve and promote culture, historical and natural heritage sites worldwide. Here's a brief report on various heritage programs. The African World Heritage Fund works with a focus on community engagement, and as part of it, Sorok Heritage School also organizes a 3rd Heritage program, and the areas displayed how they escaped from King Agokoli.
My people of my love, I, King Agokoli, want to live well on my land. From today, all harvests of crops will be kept in my palace. All animals will be kept in my palace. All goats and other minerals will be kept in my palace. If your word is respected, I, King Agokoli, will be killed by my guards. I have spoken, and that is final.
My king, have mercy with my family. This is the only thing we survive on. Please!
Kill him now! How can you challenge the king? If anyone disrespects my command, will be killed by my guard. Kill him!
I said it. Agokoli will end up killing us all. This king will die.
In continuation, local foods like fufu, benku, ampisi, akple, and many more were prepared, and local drinks like asana, sobolo, namuji, and the rest were also prepared. To vote for me, dial *920*703#, and my nominee code is CT18. Over to you, Cadet Visit.
Remember to support local journalism. You are on air. Vote for me. Cadet Bridget Amonokajimai as the best local news anchor by dialing *920*703# and enter CT3 to cast your vote. Up next, international news.
Moving to global response and updates, the Israel-Gaza conflict has taken a deadly turn, with Israel intensifying airstrikes on Gaza, resulting in widespread devastation and a significant loss of life. The recent escalation has reportedly killed over 400 people and injured 100 more, according to the Palestinian authorities. Let's head over to our correspondent, Cadet Benz, for more info.
You are up air. Thank you, Cadet Possible. I'm Cadet Benis Fansa, reporting in renewed conflict in Gaza. The current offensive follows the collapse of peace negotiations. Israel has proposed a ceasefire extension in return for the release of more hostages. However, Hamas rejected the offer, accusing Israel of violating previous terms.
The sounds are almost as disturbing as the images. Almost. A man lies injured in the street. Beyond him, the body of a young boy on his side next to his little bike. Close by, a middle-aged man lies dead. This, the result of an Israeli strike last night on a market in central Nuseirat. Gaza's health ministry says more than 100 people have been killed in attacks across the territory in the hours since.
A ceasefire may be inching closer, but Gaza City was trapped in a pit of despair following overnight Israeli airstrikes, which blasted this massive crater right in the middle of a makeshift camp sheltering displaced Palestinians. Rescue workers dug frantically, retrieving at least 5 tents as they searched for the people who had been living in them. It was mostly the limp bodies of children pulled from the rubble. 12 people died, 10 between the ages of 1 and 11, according to eyewitnesses. In a second strike nearby, there were desperate attempts to revive those who'd been trapped.
Critics suggest that the timing of this offensive may be politically motivated, as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu faces pressure from right-wing allies ahead of a crucial dialogue.
I want to make clear Israel's position regarding a ceasefire. Just as the United States would not agree to a ceasefire after the bombing of Pearl Harbor or after the terrorist attack of 9/11, Israel will not agree to a cessation of hostilities with Hamas after the horrific attacks of October 7th. Calls for a ceasefire are calls for Israel to surrender to Hamas, to surrender to terrorism, to surrender to barbarism. That will not happen.
I'm Cadet proud nominee in the Cadet Spirit Presidency Award. If you believe in peace, bold reporting, and youth empowerment, then vote for me. Dial *920*703 and enter DB22. Support youth media, support youth. Thank you.
Thank you, Cadet Benz. If you value global reports, vote for Cadet Coffee by dialing *920*703# with my nominee code CT6.
Recent sports news in Ghana include a pitch invader in the Ghana vs. Chad game being sentenced to 100 days in prison. The Black Star win over Madagascar and play rating after the match. Let's head over to our sport correspondent, Cadet 19, for the full report.
Thank you, Cadet Michelle. Ghanaian Black Stars won against Madagascar in a recent match player rating. Jordan and Partey received a high player rating after the win against Madagascar.
Roter Spielkleidung von rechts nach links in Durchgang 1. Ghana. Die Black Star.
Madagascar in all red. This is better from Ghana. Cut out as over to Williams. Into the middle towards Jordan Ayew. Bluffs his lines. But back now. Up into the air. Brought down now. This is it. Now or never for Ghana. Bukari makes his way into the box. It's delivered in. And the header. And the winner. They do find the...
The Black Stars have been making waves in a recent match in 2026 World Cup qualifiers. They defeated Chad 5-0 and followed it up with a 3-0 victory over Madagascar in Morocco. This put them top of Group 1. Second place Comoros with 4 matches remaining. The Black Stars Management Committee Chairman Ramdi Abe has praised Sports Minister Kofi Adams for this role in this resurgence.
Very, very instrumental. If you know what he went through to ensure that 1, the stadium was ready, 2, all what the team required was ready. I mean, he had to. There was a day that I was with him till 2 a.m., just to make sure that everything was available for this team. He worked extremely, extremely well. He did everything, that a minister should do, even including doing things out of the ordinary to ensure that everything will go on smoothly. And I'd like to thank him a lot for what he's done for the team. And I hope that we'll continue working together as a team and continue to do what we need to do for Ghana football.
For the best news reporter, vote for me by dialing *920*703 and my nominee code is CT25. Over to you, Cadet Michelle.
Thank you, Cadet 19. Great to see the Black Star pushing forward. Show your sports coverage by dialing *920*703# to my nominee C29. Thank you.
Thank you, Cadet Michelle. Now, on to entertainment. Cadet Emanuela, I understand you have updates on the Heritage Day program that was held in Sorok Heritage School.
located in the heart of Durham. But first of all, I would like to ask, did this program of Sorok Heritage School promote the country's rich culture and heritage?
Yes, it promoted the country's rich culture and historical heritage. Heritage Day celebration is a significant event that takes place in March, coinciding with the country's independence month. Sorok Heritage School organized a Heritage Day program, which the students explored the country's rich culture and historical heritage. This program aimed in promoting Ghana culture, clothing, and accessories. For more on what to expect, here is Cadet Magana with the details.
Thank you, Cadet Manuel. The celebration kicked off with a colorful procession, featuring students dressed in traditional attire. The celebration showcased the rich cultural dance of the Ewes. Adango. Smallness in the Akan ethnic group. The Ewe ethnic group performed an interesting drama talking about how they escaped from the wicked king of the police. This program provided a fantastic opportunity to experience Ghana's diverse cultural heritage. To vote for me, kindly dial star 920 star 703 hash and my nominee code is CT28. Over to you, Cadet Manuela.
Thank you, Cadet Magana. It sounds like it will be the best Heritage Day ever. Don't forget to show your support. I'm Cadet Emmanuel Agbafa. To vote for me, simply dial to my short code star 920 star 703 hash and to my nominee code CT50.
Viewers, we take a quick break and when we are back, safety segment is next.
At Penny Home, every piece of wood tells a story of precision, elegance, and comfort, crafted just for you. Need something unique? We create custom wood engravings and designs that leave a lasting impression. From wood cutting to finishing, we bring warmth and life to your space. Visit us today or call to start your dream project with Penny Home. Penny Home, leave your space. Looking for that perfect touch of class? Look no further than Classy Music Collection, your ultimate fashion and beauty destination. Stylish ladies' bags for every occasion, premium wigs and braided wigs, flawless looks in a minute, sharp men's clothing that makes a statement, luxury perfumes because confidence starts with a signature scent, and yes, stunning swimwear for your perfect poolside look. Classy Music Collection, where elegance meets style. Visit us today and experience fashion redefined. Call or WhatsApp 0599 789554. We deliver on order. Follow us on Facebook, Classy Music Collection, for the latest trends. Classy Music Collection. Stay classy, stay stylish. Tired of dull, damaged hair and stubborn dandruff? Want a skin that feels fresh and radiant? Say hello to Live Voice, the natural touch your hair and skin deserves. Live Voice Anti-Dandruff Shampoo deeply cleanses your scalp, reduces breakage, and restores hair elasticity with every wash. Live Voice Anti-Dandruff Conditioner strengthens, repairs, softens, and locks in moisture for healthy, beautiful hair. Live Voice Black Soap and Body Wash fights bacteria, nourishes with vitamin A and E, and keeps your skin fresh, hydrated, and glowing. Live Voice, pure, natural, effective. Call or WhatsApp to order now at 025-631-6398. We deliver on order. Experience the power of nature today.
Thanks for staying with us. Safety is an important topic in our community for both parents and children. We are joined by an officer from the Ghana National Fire Service to share some safety tips with us. You can introduce yourself to us by telling us your name. Officer, please, you were given a drone or a helicopter to fight fire. Will it improve the golden hour, and what are the disadvantages of it?
If we were given a helicopter to fight fire, it will improve the golden hour in that high-rise buildings will need helicopters to be able to fight a fire effectively. And the disadvantages are that we may have, as for helicopters, they may crash. That will be a disadvantage. But the advantages outweigh the disadvantages in that we'll be able to fight every fire that is high-rise buildings and then even push fires. When we have helicopters, we'll be able to fight the fires effectively.
Taking in place to control a fire outbreak before the fire service attends to that immediate situation.
The immediate proactive to do before you call the fire service is we educate. So immediately you see a fire, the first thing to do is to, as students, call for help. When we call for help, the moment you see a fire, the first thing to do is to run out of wherever you are. If it is a building, run out and shout for help. As you are running out, you are shouting, fire, fire. It means you are asking for help. Then when you run out and you have first aid equipment, which is the fire extinguishers, then you will use to start to fight the fire before you call the fire service. When you are using the fire extinguishers, don't hesitate to call the fire service. In that, it is a first aid. When you don't call the fire service and you begin to use only the first aid extinguishers to put up the fire and the fire gets out of hand, that is where we are not able to contain the fire to extinguish it. So the first thing is to run out of wherever the fire is, shout for help, and then you use the first aid equipment available to tackle the fire. And then you call the fire service to come and augment firefighting.
Thank you, officer. These are wise advice for viewers.
You're welcome.
Our last conversation will be taken by an officer from 37 Military Ambulance Service.
I'm Captain APJ of 37 Military Hospital, Public Health Division.
As part of our training programs, we've observed that some students often collapse or feel faint during such activities, parades, or even intense physical activities. From your medical experience, what are the main causes of dehydration in such situations, especially among young cadet members? And what immediate remedies or preventive measures would you recommend to schools or cadet instructors to use during and before such activities?
Okay, thank you very much. So before you go for any parade, it's very important you check on your diet. So you need to look at the kind of food you eat. So often you don't have to eat food that is high in caffeine. Again, you need to drink a lot of water because water helps sustain you. Then you need to be physically fit, as you need to prepare well, train well. Then again, you need to have enough rest. Many a times, most of us cadets, we don't rest. So if you have enough rest, at least before the training or before the parade, you need to sleep for maximum 8 hours. Once you do this, you'll be able to stand well and you'll be able to go through the parade without any form of fainting.
If there is an emergency whereby the person is suffering from epilepsy, how would you help the person?
Okay, so once an individual is suffering from epilepsy on parade or even general epilepsy, what is important is that you need to call for help. So once you show or you try to signal to the next person or to the health person around, then immediately the ambulance team or the team of medical experts around will come and pick you through with the ambulance to the nearest health facility. So that's the best advice or that's the best thing to do.
Officer, as you are named the 37 Military Ambulance Service, do you go for services under the military? Maybe when there is someone in trouble, there is a chaos, can you go there for help or for safety?
Thank you. So 37 Military Hospital is Ghana's National Ambulance Service or Ghana's Emergency Response Hospital. So anytime there's any natural disaster, 37 is what is called upon. So our ambulance service is available for all. So once we are called upon to respond to any emergency at all, we move there and offer our help. So it's not limited to only the military or only pairs of the Ghana forces. It's the general public. Everyone who needs that services, we provide such services to them.
Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
We appreciate you tuning in to Cadet TV News. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Please over to you.
Okay, so they also did very well, and usually when you start a program, the tempo is so high, so you get one or two things, but at least at a point they were able to make it up. And I also believe that the first anchor had a technical issue with the mic, and that also affected a little, but as judges we have detected it and we have accordingly rectified that in our judgment, so they should keep that up.
Thank you very much. So over to you, Mom.
Yeah, starting like Iradi said, the first people normally when you begin there will be a little fidgeting here and there. Yes. But they did very well. They were composed. Their confidence level was there. But like he said, the microphone made them to fidget a bit. But they did very well. Well done. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, Mom. Well done and keep it up. Spectacular performance by Sorok Heritage School. And we had valuable insights from our adjudicators. And point to note, from the Ghana Fire Service, we learned that if helicopters are employed in the Ghana Fire Service, it will help. The benefits outweighs the disadvantage. So please, to all stakeholders involved, please let's take note of that. And also, when there's fire, take notes, use the first aid, and shout for good. And also, with the 37 Military Hospital, we learned that in order to avoid fainting, stay what? Hydrated. Yes, also. So, point to note for all schools, our 37 Military Hospital adjudicator is with the Public Health Division and not the ambulance service. Please take note. So coming up next is a powerful performance by the Covenant Presby School. And before their performance, we'll take a look at behind the scenes production of their broadcasting. Please, let's give them a round of applause.
Album is already a hit.
But years latest album.
Best local news producer nominee. I uncover community voices and ensure accuracy in every report. If our local stories move you, please don't forget to vote *920*703#. Enter CT30. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Cadet a champion. Best producer for international news. I deliver global news with depth and accuracy. If our world coverage is generated, dial *920*703# and vote for me by entering my nominated CT30. Thank you. I am Cadet Magret, Best Sports News Producer nominee. I accurate key moments and make sure my team shines. If you cherish my coverage, vote by dialing *920*703# and enter my unique code CT36. Thank you. I love you all. Hello,
I'm Cadet Frances Belaka, Best Entertainment News Producer. I bring to you culture and celebrity insights and conversation. If our entertainment stories impress you, please vote by dialing *920*703# and enter CT11. Thank you. Bye bye.
Good day and welcome to Cadet TV News, where we inform, inspire and empower the next generation of broadcasters.
Coming up today on the news.
Ghana battles a fresh wave of power outages, commonly known as doomsday.
World leaders from the US and China meet in London for renewed trade talks.
Former Black Stars coach believes that Ghana is ready for a FIFA World Cup breakthrough.
And King Promise sweeps the 2025 Terrestrial Awards in Accra.
Plus, we'll bring you safety dialogues with national security services from the police and the fire service.
Let's begin with the local news.
Power outages are once again frustrating homes and businesses across Ghana. The Electricity Company of Ghana attributes this to strained infrastructure and high energy demand. Our reporter Cadet Sabrina Kwe has more on these developments.
In parts of Accra and other regions, residents are facing hours of blackouts. Some small business owners say they are unable to operate efficiently due to unreliable power supply.
I'm not passing do light, Bella Rook. If you are the man of party, I'm not facing do light, Bella Rook Club. But to adjust for cities, because I'm 2 months, so I'm a coffee. I said, don't do it too much. And to the Sabine, now you will be in a bay. A penisa on your movie.
And now, no, dear, employee was employee. Said, be after I wouldn't drink movie and that's all the best background or that time. So I won't say it's good. See, there have been a problem in the
According to ECG officials, repairs and upgrades are ongoing and the situation is expected to improve soon. Meanwhile, citizens are calling for a more sustainable energy plan. Support Cadet Sabrina Kwe by dialing *920*703# and enter the code CT17 to vote. Back to you, Cadet Akusia.
We will now take a quick break. Stay with us. There is more news and insights coming your way.
Yeah, okay.
Covenant Presby School, Jowulu, inspiring excellence in knowledge, character, and service. Looking for a school that nurtures excellence and builds character? At Covenant Presby School in Jowulu, we provide a supportive, serene environment from preschool to JHS, designed to help students thrive. Guided by experienced teachers and strategic learning programs, our JHS 3 students consistently achieve top BEC results, gaining placements in their first choice schools. Beyond academics, Covenant Presby School offers dynamic extracurriculars, school cadets, taekwondo, brass band, and media training, developing essential skills for future success. Our state-of-the-art facilities, including a computer lab, ensure our students are equipped for a digital world. Choose Covenant Presby School, where knowledge, character, and service shapes tomorrow's leaders. Contact us today at 024-323-5853. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Covenant Presby School, Jowulu. Covenant Presby School, knowledge, character, and service.
From the heart of nature to the soul of your kitchen, introducing Wheel the Palm, pure and organic palm oil, harvested with care and handcrafted with love. Our oil is made from naturally grown palm fruits, handpicked by local farmers with no chemicals, no additives, just nature's finest. Rich in vitamin E, packed with antioxidants and full of deep traditional flavors. Wheel the Palm brings health and heritage to your table. For your local abom, contemporary and garden egg stews, taste the richness, feel the goodness, cook with pride. Wheel the Palm, nature's gold in a bottle. 100% organic, 100% Ghanaian, 100% delicious. For bulk purchases, contact us on 020-924-1403 or 0534-642469. We are located at Anyan Sultan. Bring home the taste of tradition with Wheel the Palm today.
Welcome back from that short break. We now continue with more engaging content, stories, and safety insights that matter to you. That's it from the local desk. I'm Cadet Akosiaba Asari, your nominee for Best Local News Anchor. To support me, dial *920*703# and enter my nominee code CT2. Over to you, Cadet Marion, with the international news.
Thank you, Akosia. In global news, a key meeting has taken place between U.S. and Chinese leaders. Both parties are looking to ease trade tension and foster global economic stability. Let's get a full story from our international affairs reporter, Cadet Nanada.
Top U.S. and Chinese officials met in London this week, marking a significant step toward restoring cooperation after years of economic rivalry. Talks focused on trade barriers, climate action, and global security. Both nations have expressed optimism about finding good common ground, though challenges remain. Analysts say the outcome could impact global markets and diplomatic relations worldwide. Vote Cadet Nadako as the best international news reporter of the year by dialing *920*703# and enter nominee code CT21. Thank you for your time. Bye.
Now let's dive into the world of sports with Cadet Jeffrey Apri.
Thank you, Cadet. Now to sports. Former Black Stars assistant coach Maxwell Kunodu is confident Ghana will shine at the next FIFA World Cup. Since the hunger will be a real game changer. Here's more from our sports reporter, Cadet Jordan.
In an exclusive interview, Coach Kunodu noted that the Black Stars' recent performance shows promise, especially with new players making their marks. He also emphasized the need for strong preparation and team unity. Fans across Ghana remain hopeful as the team prepares for qualifiers. Vote Cadet Velda Avielebiri for Best Sports News Reporter. Dial star 920 star 703 hash and enter CT24. Back to you, Jeffrey Akwe.
Great to have you back. Please, if our highlights impress you, vote for Cadet Jeffrey by dialing star 920 star 703 hash and enter my music code CT8. Let's now move into the world of entertainment. Cadet Messi Anukwayebwa.
Thank you, Cadet Jeffrey. It's time for entertainment news. The 2025 Telecel Ghana Music Award, Sorok Promise, dominates the night with thrilling fans, multiple wins, and making headlines. Let's hear from our entertainment reporter, Cadet Sarah Dankwa, with more.
The Grand Arena was buzzing with excitement as King Promise took home Artist of the Year, Best Male Vocalist, and Song of the Year. His emotional acceptance speech honored Ghanaian youth, encouraging them to keep pushing boundaries.
Any young person is watching me right now who has a dream, use me as an example of resilience. My first year when I broke out on the scene, I had 7 nominations and I left with 0. While some people laugh, I just work harder because I believe in God's timing. Today, I am the chosen one. Thank you so much. God bless you.
The fans say that the award was well deserved, and the social media is buzzing with celebration. Please vote for Cadet Sarah Dankwa by dialing star 920 star 703 hash and entering the nominee code CT27. Back to you, Cadet Messi.
Please dial star 920 star 703 hash. Enter my nominee code CT14. My name is Messi Anukwayebwa. Thank you.
Now to our safety segment. We are joined now by a representative from the 37 Military Hospital. Officer, thank you for being here. What are the most common types of emergencies you respond to in Ghana, especially in our schools and communities?
Okay, thank you. So usually with the Ghana Armed Forces, our main work is to protect the territorial integrity of the country, either by air, sea, or land. However, we also assist our sister services in terms of internal security. So mostly we are often called upon by our sister security. So when there's any disaster or anything that is being called upon, we are being called upon either by way of fire service, because we have our fire, we have also fire units. So when there's any fire outbreak and the Ghana Fire Service feel like they are overwhelmed and they need our service, they call upon us. In that same case, when there's any issue that the Ghana Police Service also want our support, they call on us. So that's how we collaborate. So for internal security, it's mostly the Ghana Police Service. However, when they are overwhelmed, they call on us to assist in that regard. Thank you.
And what can students and teachers do to respond quickly before help arrives?
Okay, so usually first you need to, depend on the type of emergency. So if it's anything about somebody have fainted or there's a fire outbreak or any form of whatever, what you need to do is that you ensure that the people there are safe. So you move away from the scene or from the fire or from the danger. Whilst you call for help, if there's anything you can do, if it's about something you can do to give first aid. So for instance, somebody is bleeding, you may need to rest the bleeding. You can apply a tourniquet or you can try to tie something to the site of the wound, so that you can use either a warm compressor or cold compressor whilst you await for the expert to come and take the person to the nearest facility for help.
Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
Joining us now is an officer from the Ghana National Fire Service. Let's begin at home. Many students tend to leave sockets, irons, fans, and many other devices on. Officer, how dangerous is this?
It's very dangerous. That is why it's advised that at least it is imperative for each and every one of us to have a little knowledge of the electrical circuit. When we talk about the electrical circuit, we are talking about the wires we use for wiring premises. We have the earth, we have the neutral, and then we have the life. The life and the neutral can give you power, but the work of the earth wire is very important in the life of the electrical circuit, in that it takes whatever foreign thing that comes into the system and then it will bury it on the ground to avert fire from occurring. So normally when electrical appliances and other things are left on and power is taken off, when the power is returned, at times it comes in excess current, and if there's no proper earth wire system, that is where there are fire outbreaks. I don't know, have you asked why we have a lot of market fires do occur in the night? The reason being that during the day they will be going about their normal duties, and then when they are leaving, they may leave other electrical gadgets, like some people will be using iron, rice cookers and other things. They will leave them on. When power is taken off while they are still in the market, they don't quickly put off whatever is on and disconnect them from the source of power. When I'm talking about the source of power is the socket, they may think that they've put it off and then they will leave it on. But when a socket is faulty, it can be off and then it will be working. So when power returns in their absence, that is where fire will occur. So it is very dangerous to leave those things on whilst you are not present. You have to make sure you attend to them. And when you are leaving your home or the school or wherever, you have to put every electrical gadget off and disconnect them from the source of power.
What safety advice do you have for parents and students?
The safety advice I have for parents and students is that every home, we have to maintain good housekeeping. Improper housekeeping also is another cause of fire. When we talk about improper housekeeping, we are talking about the way we keep our homes. It is important for everyone, a family, to be able to evacuate, that is to leave a building when the building is on fire, from the bedroom to the hall, through to the hall to safety without any obstruction. When we are talking about obstruction, when you don't arrange the hall well and there's fire and you are running, the fire may not kill you, but because you are being obstructed, you can stumble and fall. So parents have to make sure the home is well arranged. How we use mosquito coils and candles, we have to make sure when we are using mosquito coil, we put it in a ceramic or metal plate, put water in it, and then make sure it is no closer to curtains or no closer to the bed. The reason is that when it is closer to the bed, in the night whilst you are sleeping, when you roll, the pillow can fall on the mosquito coil. And candles, when you use them too, as soon as you finish using them, you have to put them off. I've always even advised that now we have chargeable lamps, and then we have battery operated ones, which are not expensive. When you don't want to use those ones and you use a candle, make sure as soon as you finish using a candle, you put it off before you go to bed. And then when you put the candle on, make sure it is no closer to curtains or closer to anything combustible. When we say something is combustible, something that can easily burn, clothing, curtains and other things, all those things are combustible. Make sure you don't put them on the bed table. You put it in something and then you make sure it is no closer to combustible materials.
You, officer.
You're welcome.
That brings us to the end of our broadcast. I'm Cadet Akosiaba Asari, your nominee for Best Local News Anchor. To vote for me, dial *920*703# and enter my nominee code CT2.
And I am Cadet Marionada Fadu, nominee for Best International Anchor. Vote for me by entering *920*703# and entering CT5.
Thank you for staying informed with Cadet TV News. Until next time, stay safe and keep learning.
We appreciate your time and see you soon.
Cadet Presby School with a spectacular performance. Over to you, our lovely judges. We'll start with Captain APIJ. Your remarks, please.
Okay, so in fact that was a good performance. They've all done very well. They sounded and looked like professionals that we see them every day on TV. The only thing is that one or two of them, you could see that their facial expression and the way they speak sounded like as if they were a little tense. But you know, it's normal, so they should keep it up, and I believe that the sky will be the limit.
They all did very well. I like the composer. They were composed. Apart from a little fidgeting here and there, they did very well. Like he said, they sounded like professionals who are already in the industry.
Thank you very much, Mom. And point to note, as we were having the segment, we got to learn that when something is combustible, it means can easily burn. So please, when you go home, educate your friends, your loved ones, your parents, and even you can share it on social media. I know some of you are on social media. You can share it on platforms that people should, everyone actually, should take care of their homes. And also, you can advise your parents when they are building. Yes, please. And please again, tell them that you build their homes in a way that when there's an emergency, you can easily evacuate. Thank you very much, Covenant Presby School, for the spectacular performance. And please bear in mind that you can keep them by voting for them through the short code *920*703# and enter your favorite nominee's code to vote for him or her. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, this is the Cadet TV Personality Awards nomination phase, competition phase 2025, and a spectacular performance by Covenant Presby School. And we are moving forward to the next school, which is Blessed Home School and Crèche, Kwabenya. Please, before their performance, we would like to have a short promo video from Blessed Home School and Crèche. Let's give them a round.
Hello, I'm Cadet Jason, your best local news producer and news. I research community events, verify facts on the ground, and guide our anchors to be the best local news coverage. And if you really loved and appreciated our work, vote for me by dialing *920*703# and by entering the code CT29. Thank you.
I am Cadet, the best international news producer nominee. I track global events and deep dive into research and ensure that the team understand every contest. If you value our world news, please vote by dialing *920*703# and enter CT32. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cadet and the best news producer nominee. I research trends and coordinate interviews and make every moment a perfect one. Vote for me and dial *902*703# and my nominee code is
ICT Care. Thank you.
Hello, I am Cadet Okan, best sports producer nominee. I plan live coverages, verify stats, and bring the play of the game to you. Enjoy the highlights. Vote dial *920 *703 and enter CT35. Thank you.
A warm welcome to Cadet TV News. I'm Nimola Bumaba. I'm Cadet Efian Konsa.
I'm Cadet Newscast.
And I'm Cadet Mami Adwa. And this news is proudly brought to you by Blessed Home School and Crèche, where young broadcasters lead the way in stories that matter. These are the top stories making headlines today. A decisive anti-galamsey operation in the Ashanti region leads to the seizure of weapons and excavators. Namibia introduces new visa restrictions targeting U.S. citizens in a diplomatic policy shift. Asking women to play all league matches at the Emirates Stadium next season. And a thrilling new film, Heroes Ride, Baby Thief, is set to take over cinemas soon. Plus, safety insight from the fire service and 37 military hospital coming your way. Let's begin with the local news. Our top local story. A major breakthrough in the fight against illegal mining, widely known as galamsey, has been recorded in the Ashanti region. A joint task force has seized excavators and firearms during the dramatic raid. Here's more from our correspondent, Cadet Kweku Chebeko.
Thank you, Limuela. Monday's significant anti-galamsey operation marks a critical step in efforts to curb illegal mining activities in the Ashanti region. This carefully coordinated by efforts the Mankaso District Police and Ahafo and North Southwest District Assembly uncovered a major illegal mining hub. Security forces encountered several individuals engaged in unauthorized mining activities, but therefore they could be apprehended. The miners were leaving behind key evidence. A search of the abandoned site revealed 1 9mm pistol loaded with 3 rounds of ammunition, 4 pump-action shotguns, 12 live BB cartridge and AA cartridge, and 5 excavators which have been impounded and secured at the district assembly premises. The weapon and ammunition are now in the custody of the Mankaso District Police Command for further investigation. Authorities suspect that these illegal miners may have had armed protection, raising concerns about criminal networks operating on Ghana's forest zones. DSP Godwin Ahianu, spokesperson for the Ashanti Regional, called on the public to support law enforcement by efforts providing credible information that could lead to the arrest of prosecutions. This operation is yet another milestone in Ghana's outgoing battle against illegal mining. Reporting for Cadet TV News, I'm Cadet Kweku Chebeko. Before signing off, remember to vote for the Cadet Kweku Chebeko. Dial *920 *703# and the nominee code is CT16. Thank you, Cadet Mwala.
That ends our coverage on the local news front. I'm Cadet Limwala Bumaba, nominee for Best Local News Anchor. To support me, dial *920 *703# and enter CT39. Thank you, Limwala. Now, let's head over to the global scene and explore major diplomatic changes from Africa. In global news, Namibia's new president has announced strict visa regulations for U.S. travelers, signaling a major foreign policy shift. Cadet Joel Asumeni brings us more details.
Very well, Cadet Efia. Namibia's decision to impose tighter visa requirements on U.S. travelers is being seen as a direct challenge to Western influence in Africa.
Namibia's first female leader has declared that starting April 3rd, 2025, US citizens will no longer waltz into her nation without a visa. Yes, you heard that right. The days of Western privilege on African soil are numbered. and Nandine Daitwa is leading the charge with a boldness that echoes the thunder of our ancestors. This is no timid policy tweak. This is a seismic shift, a roaring proclamation
As
of sovereignty
Namibia
that
takes
reverberates
this
from the
bold
dunes
step
of the
towards
Namib Desert to
asserting
the shores of the
sovereignty,
Atlantic.
many will be watching to see how this impacts relations between African nations and the West. Before I sign off, a quick reminder. Please vote Cadet Joel Asumini in the Cadet TV Personality Awards. Dial *920 *703# on all networks. My nominee code is CT19. Back to you, Cadet Ifya.
Thank you, Cadet Joel. That's it from the international desk. Don't forget to vote for me. I'm Cadet Ifya Ponsa, nominee for the Best International News Anchor. To vote for me, dial *920 *703# and enter CT4. Now, let's take a short breather. Still ahead are sports, entertainment, and our exclusive safety spotlights.
Welcome to Blessed Home School and Crèche, nurturing minds, building character. For nearly 20 years, our Christian community has shaped well-rounded individuals. Academic excellence and biblical principles guide our crèche to junior high education. Our early childhood program develops natural skills through engaging activities. Our robust primary level curriculum covers mathematics, science, literacy, and languages. Our junior high school prepares students for BEC, an outstanding track record of placing students in their first choice schools since the year 2010. We partner with parents for exceptional results. Join us in shaping the future. Visit our facility at Oscar Avenue, Kwabena, Accra. Call us on 020-813-4838 or 024-931-6702. Blessed Home School and Crèche. Excellence, our goal.
Producing the refreshing taste of nature. Original Guarapo sugarcane juice made from 100% pure sugarcane, infused with zesty lemon and a hint of ginger, with no added sugar, just pure natural goodness. Cool, refreshing, and simply irresistible. Original Guarapo sugarcane juice. Taste the sweetness of nature. Grab yours today. For detail and wholesale purchases, call or WhatsApp on 054-4245-423 or 050-2380-197. Follow us on Instagram at Original Guarapo. Taste the sweetness of nature.
Now, let's turn our attention to the world of sports. Over to our sports anchor, Cadet Louise Wang.
Arsenal women will play all home league game at the Emirates Stadium next season. This comes after their triumph in Euro. Cadet Divine joins us with more.
Thank you, Cadet Maurice. 1. Arsenal's women's decision to play all their league matches at the Emirates is being hailed as her big host for the women's game. It's a clear sign of the club's ambition and belief in the growth of women's football. The team's domestic cup features and Champions League ties will still take place at Meadow Park. However, the Deloitte report shows a 10% dip in average attendance last season is a reminder that is continued. Investments and promotions are still needed to sustain the momentum. With Arsenal leading the way by bringing the women's game to one of the biggest stadiums, fans and players alike are optimistic about what the future holds. But before I sign off, please remember to vote for me, Cadet Divine, as the best sports news reporter on the Cadet TV Personality Awards program. Kindly dial *920 *703# on all networks. My nominee code is CT23. Back to you, Cadet Maurice 1.
Thank you, Cadet Divine. If you enjoyed the update, don't forget to vote for me, Cadet Muyi Swang, as the best sports anchor of the year. My nominee code is 67. To support me, dial *920 *703#. Now, let's head to the world of entertainment. Mami.
Thank you, Moise. A high-octane film titled Heroes Ride, Baby Thief is gaining major buzz. It blends action, comedy, and social commentary. Here's the full scoop. Our reporter, Cadet Rebecca Anderson, has more details.
Thank you, Cadet Mami Adra. Indeed, the film Heroes Ride, Baby Thief is already creating waves across the country. The film features famous household names like Gloria Safo, Andrew Adote, and the powerful Bukom Banku. The story follows Ben, a smart boat driver whose life takes an unexpected turn when a shady deal to buy a stolen baby spirals out of control. With the help of his friends at a local taxi station, Ben decides to indulge in a powerful child-stealing syndicate, putting everything on the line. The story raises important questions on social justice and child trafficking. Please remember to vote for me on Cadet TV News. The code is *920 *703#. My nominee code is CT26. For Cadet TV News, I am Cadet Rebecca Anderson.
Thank you, Rebecca. I am Cadet Mami Adra, nominee for Best Entertainment News Anchor. Dial *920 *703#. Enter CT13. Thank you.
We now turn our attention to safety, a core mission of Cadet TV News. We are speaking to officers from Ghana's top emergency agencies. Joining us, a representative from 37 Military Hospital. Please, good morning.
Good morning.
Officer, during emergencies, what should one do while waiting for an ambulance?
Okay, thank you. So, during emergency, depending on the state of the individual who is waiting for care, you need to ensure there's passage of airway. So, if the person is wearing tidy clothes, you need to loosen the tidy clothing. Again, if there's bleeding, you need to arrest the bleeding. So you could apply what you call the tourniquet to help to reduce the bleeding. Then if you have a lot of people around, you need to ensure that because of the nature of the situation, people have to leave the scene so that only those who are advised or those who have the requisite knowledge to take care of the person will be with the individual. Then again, if the person doesn't have, there's no airwave, they have to ensure that either you do what you call the resuscitation, that's if the person is a professional, can do that whilst awaiting the ambulance.
Advice.
Thank you. You're welcome.
We are now joined by a fire service officer.
For having me. AGO1 ETC Academy from the Ghana National Fire Service Headquarters.
What are the top safety mistakes commonly with gas cylinders at home?
Gas cylinders are not supposed to be kept in the kitchen. So the number one cause of gas cylinder fire is the positioning of your gas cylinder. So there are three causes: positioning of your gas cylinder, lack of leakage checks, and then incorrect usage of the gas. So the way you position your gas cylinder is number one cause of fire. So the safety measure is to place the gas cylinder outside the kitchen and connect it with a hose to the kitchen. You don't need a gas cylinder in the kitchen. That's number one safety tip. And then number two, when you want to cook, you have to use the gas correctly. Now, how do you use it correctly? You have to make sure you check on your stove to see whether the knobs on the stove are on or off before you turn the valve, the regulator on the cylinder on. If you don't check and make sure the knobs are off and you turn the regulator on first, what will happen is that the gas will begin to flow into the kitchen, and the moment you light whether a lighter or a match, then the burning may start from you. And then the number 3 is lack of leakage checks. Now, how do you check leakages? Anytime you go to fill the gas at the filling point, you realize that when you complain about leakage on the valve, they pour some liquid substance on it to check whether it is leaking or not. It is not medicine. It is soapy water. So you can equally put soapy water in a container, periodically smear it on the cylinder. If there's a leakage, you see that it will bubble. And if you put it on the valve and there's a leakage, you see bubbles also coming from there. It means that there's a leakage. So it is advisable that anytime you go to fill the gas, you make sure you tell them to change the water, that black thing in the valve for you, and then put a new one for you. Now, when you bring it back home and you place the regulator and there's a leakage, it means the regulator is faulty. Make sure you change the regulator. Don't put a heavy metal like blocks or metals on the cylinder to suppress it. When you do that, explosion can take place. So these are the safety measures you have to take using the gas. When you use it correctly, fires will not occur.
Officer.
You're welcome.
That concludes today's Cadet TV News, proudly presented by Blessed Home School and Crèche. We thank you for joining us. Don't forget to support your favorite reporters and producers by dialing *920 *703# and entering their nominee codes. We are honored to be part of Cadet TV Personality Awards, shaping the mind of media. Let's keep nurturing young talents. Your votes and encouragement mean everything. From us all at Blessed Home School and Crèche, good night
and see you at the grand finale.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Blessed Home School and Crèche Kwabenya. Over to you, our judges, Miss ADO1 Letitia Akidini.
You have all done well. You were composed. Your confidence level, some of you, is very high, and that is good. And so, that is all I can say.
Thank you very much, Mom. And over to you, Captain Apieji.
Okay, so that was a very good performance. In fact, as a judge sitting here and judging 3 schools and they all doing very well, sometimes it's difficult knowing who is doing better or who have done better than the other. But all in all, it's a way of mentoring them, and I believe that with time they will do very well. So they should keep it up.
Thank you very much, sir, and keep it up as the judge, please. Thank you very much for the spectacular performance. All too soon, we've come to the end of today's program, and a big thank you to our supporters, our sponsors, and our partners, and ultimately our educators who have made time out of their busy schedule to bring today's program with valuable insights and educational messages. And note that voting is still ongoing, and you can vote for your favorite nominee by dialing *920 *703# and enter your favorite nominee's code to vote for him or her. All too soon, we salute all participants and our spectators. You've done really well for being with us today and gracing today's occasion. All too soon, we've come to the end of today's program, and this has been Cadet TV Personality Awards Competition Phase 2025, and the future is bright. Future starts today. Ahua, ahua, ahua. See you at the grand finale. Thank you.